Swings through that one. Jimenez, he's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys. But, Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Albies giving chase. Unable to catch up, and it gets down. And the leadoff man aboard.
He gets labeled as a bad ball hitter because he's just got that special knack of doing damage with pitches outside the zone. He's just really good at it. Now, a manager can see it pretty early just by the swings that players are taking, whether they're fouling the ball back, if they're on time, the front foot is down. When you see that, probably don't want to leave him in too long.
Freeman at the plate now. That's ball one. Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The Braves leading by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the right-hander deals. Line drive. Diving. It gets down. Could be extra bases. Betts round second on his way to third. Coming home. Pulls into third safely with a triple. He'll score easily. It's 5-2.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So, man aboard. Now, here is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Acuna going back, dives, and makes the catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and now just a 2-run deficit. And now it's Max Muncy. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer, the lefty, warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. First pitch just misses. On the ground to third, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Missed with a changeup. Ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Brazier.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a pitch. That missed inside, and it's 1-0.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. Ball to strike, and another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
At the belt and fires. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Brusdar Graterol preparing to come on if needed. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. And that's in for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Wouldn't chase that time.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
1 down, base is empty. That one just misses.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Riley in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball. That's in there. And it's 2-1 now. There's a strike. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is out of here. And they add a run. It's 6-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Brewer. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Matt Olson up to the plate. That one clips the outside corner. Strike one. And he deals. That's inside. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And here it comes. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, A.J. Minter.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So now the DH spot, Chris Taylor. The pitch. Just missed. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here's a 1-2. On the ground to first. Olson steps on the bag. One up, one down. He's 2 outs away. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. And that one missing low.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Hayward into second, and he's got a double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here at the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Harris makes the grab for the second out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So they're down to their final out. Here's Mookie now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Man at second. Strike one.
1-1.
And a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Coming to you live from Southern California, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go and towing the slab, Shohei Ohtani.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, calm, fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And the pitch. That's outside. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Next pitch way upstairs.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
At the belt and fires. And there's a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fought off foul. The pitch. In the air, out towards left center. And there's one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there That'll make it out of here. He'll touch them all. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 out, base is empty. Austin Riley now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Matt Olson. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog. Nope. Light tower power.
That's right. Ohtani, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Righty to the plate. And delivers outside. Two down, nobody on. In there at the knees. 2-1 now.
1 strike.
That's in there. 2 outs, base is empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first. And that is the inning. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And pitching here today, Spencer Strider.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. The wind of the pitch. And that clips the inside corner. And the right-hander deals. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Kicks and deals. Goes down looking. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. And now it's even up. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That's inside, and it's 1-0. And there's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And another ball. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. The punch out there. That's out number 2.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Here comes Max Muncy. And a curve misses outside. And the 1-0. Strike on the inside corner.
1-1.
There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
2 outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. Ground ball up the middle. A sliding play it short. And they get the out. Dodgers strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. The pitch. And a strike in there. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ozuna swings and drives one. Well hit to left. Hernandez going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Sean Murphy. Swings through that one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
It's a good take.
On and missed. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Teoscar Hernandez. And the right-hander back to work. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 balls, 1
Next
strike.
offering is outside. And a foul ball. Two down. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here comes Chris Taylor. Right through there for a strike. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one to first, and that's just foul. Kicks and fires. Good job to fight that one off. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Look out.
Wouldn't chase that time. Two now. That one missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. On the ground, out to short. Over to first. Taylor is out.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Here's Jason Hayward. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna sizes this one up, brings it in for the third out. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in LA, here's Jared Kelnick. Ohtani back to work. 0-1. That clips the corner. That one almost got him. Inside, backs him off again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
One down, base is empty. A little bit high, maybe. 1-1. Liner, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Arcia, the base runner at first with 1 out. Gets him to chase after that one. Acuna 2023 with about as impressive a power speed combination season as we have ever seen. The pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball. And he can't come up with it. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe. One down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. A 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2 on, 2 outs. Struck him out without a swing. Huge called third strike against a big bat to end the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. The wind and the pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 2 now. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Betts, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Home team down a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Got him swinging on the curveball. 2 gone now.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Outside low. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering is in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go. Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. You know, these Braves did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Fly to left his first time. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Just missing there. And the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Harris, the next to hit, takes ball 1. He swings and fouls one off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And he deals. And another ball. Now it's 3-2. Two down, nobody on. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Murphy, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Murphy at the plate and takes high there. Harris leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Should have this one. And that is that. One left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Strider back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Dodgers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And that's outside. The pitch. Line drive, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Muncy digs in. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Tying run and scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one missing inside. And another ball. Left-hand batter waits. And that's off the inside edge. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. And now 3-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now here is James Outman. And a base hit. And he boots it. Smith rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One down, runner at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that one upstairs.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And the pitch. Swings through that.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Got it by him for the K.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Here comes Chris Taylor. That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. That one inside. And that's ball one. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. Taylor out on the play. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. All even at one apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jared Kelenic. And the pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That misses, and the count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Orlando Arcia, and he's already singled in this game. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten it out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action. This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Right side, Lux. And the first two set down at the top of the fifth. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Albies in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Acuna dives back in. Oh, 1 down.
I got one ball.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Two outs. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Pitch misses. The count now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. And here it comes. That one in there across the letters.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Misses inside, and it's 2-2. And the righty deals. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Right down to shoot, 0-1. Righty to the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Betts stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The wind of the pitch. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2 to count.
And another ball. Freddie Freeman waiting for a turn at the plate. Kicks and deals. That one ripped. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2. Strider with a move to first. And Betts dives back. And a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. And that one clips the corner.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Way high there. 2-2. Betts off of first with 2 away. That's down and in. Will Smith in the on-deck circle. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for L.A. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Top 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. The pitch. That one finds the corner. 0-1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Daniel Hudson looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia also throwing. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. That one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Out, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here is Matt Olson. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. 2 gone. So digging in, Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. A little bit high. Ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
2 outs. Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Michael Harris in the on-deck circle. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. This one popped up. Lux gets under it. And that is that. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. And the right-hander back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Tyler Matzik getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Jimenez getting loose as well. And the 0-2. And ball 1.
All set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete.
Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball. Got him. 1 away. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch misses. That one missed. The pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Man at first with 1 gone. And next for L.A., James Outman. That one at the knees for a strike. And a pitch. This to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. At the belt and fires.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
He hasn't wanted the challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. He's 0 for 1. And the pitch. That one at 95, missed up top. And that is ball 1. Late with the swing there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And now the lefty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Betts whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Sean Murphy. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1. Lucia, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fought off foul. And a pitch. That one misses. Now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2 count.
Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2. Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And here it comes. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Jared Kelnick next up for the Braves. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
1st and 2nd, 1 out. Orlando Arcia getting ready to hit. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
And he deals. A little bit low. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at 2nd. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one misses. And that's ball 3. Ronald Acuna Jr. next to bat for the Braves. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Here's Acuna now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Off the mark there. 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And fouled off. And that one is inside. Two on, 2 outs. And another ball. Ozzie Albies would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That clips the zone. 3-2 down. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the